class of 2012 is just a lot of fun, I think. There's so many personalities, and I think that it shows when everyone's walking up on stage individually. You hear the hoops and hollers and like individual cat calls, and I think that it just really speaks to the type of connection we have from freshman year on. You know, we just have a really close bond, and everyone knows each other, and I think that's such an important aspect of it. This institution empowers you to really step up and do things. I mean, even if they're challenging, even if they're scary, even if you think initially you can't do it, and then you look back on it and say, wow, like, you know, I did it.
As international students, we don't have a family here. We don't have, you know, sometimes it's hard for us to find a place to hang out and to socialize. But for this generation, we found a very cool group of people and students who were always willing to support us, to give us a space to stay, to go to visit their families. They were very supportive. And I really appreciate, I'm taking a lot of memories of people and friends who are gonna be part of my life, I hope forever. I am a dancer and an artist, and I always had the chance to show my skills in talent shows, international food festivals, and all of those activities. And I will remember the crowd and how happy they were when I danced, when I did something. It seems like they really enjoy my presence here, and I will take with me that essence.
It feels so good right now to be graduated after 4 years of pretty hard work. I mean, I did have a lot of fun times, but the teachers really push you to do your best. And so just looking at that piece of paper in your hands, it just makes you realize how much you've learned and how many experiences you had, and it's fantastic. I went to Australia my sophomore year, and the snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef, and I mean, you can't compare that to anything. You know, for me, I'll probably remember Boone Table. Boone Table is where everybody in the sciences come together and really try hard and work together to solve problems. And you know, you joke a lot there, but it still builds that community in Boone, which I was a part of for majority of the 4 years. And those classmates have become my friends that I'll probably have for the rest of my life.
I had such a rich experience here. I mean, when I joined Sigma Chi, my freshman year into a college fraternity, when I first got my bid, what a wonderful feeling. First time I got a terrible grade back on an assignment and realized, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to work so much harder here. And it was a great, you know, that was like a really reassuring feeling, like I'm being challenged, you know. First show I ever got to be in, Crazy for You in the music department, and then Romeo and Juliet. I mean, getting to spend all that time on stage with my best friends. I mean, what a great experience, right? I mean, you couldn't trade that up for the world. Opportunities, I mean, you can count the great opportunities you get on your hand on about, I mean, in your life, you can count them on basically one hand. You know, you probably get 5 in your lifetime, you know, those great opportunities, and this is one of them. And knowing that as I went through college, I had a couple, and I took them. And that was that's the biggest thing that I've learned here, is that you have to grasp every single moment. You have to take every single moment and fight for everything that it's worth to make that moment and that opportunity come to fruition.